Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's begin Cancer. So Cancer, there are a few things that need to be happening right now, but what needs to happen is not what's actually happening. The energy that's coming through for me is that you may accidentally say things that you already know you shouldn't say, and what you're actually preparing yourself for is having to apologize for something that you didn't think was a big deal to begin with, but it was to somebody that means a lot to you, somebody that you care about, and messages and certain expressions are being taken the wrong way. So thinking before speaking is going to be a very big thing for you this week. You shouldn't have to get yourself caught up in any difficulties like that. It's going to be very tiring or become very tiring for you if you do, and you will probably stand there scratching your head, not understanding what's going on. But to better understand anything right now is to enjoy the people around you, not to accidentally steer them away. The company you keep is important, especially those that are filled with love, because at the end of the day, you would want to keep important people in your life. It's nice to have that. Those who love you and those who do care about you. But what I'm seeing is that you're projecting some kind of energy within yourself where you may not be coping and it's coming out the wrong way. So people are taking or not understanding things the way that they probably could or should, and translating your behavior differently. If there's something that needs to be sorted out, now would be the time to do that. You've got some family members showing up for you that are feeling hurt, and maybe it's time that you sat down with them and discuss these things, these issues, if that's the case. Sometimes it's hard to come to terms with your own behavior, and if you have to apologize to somebody, do it and mean it. It doesn't mean that it makes you less of a person, and it simply just means that you can swallow your pride and get on with loving one another, and vice versa. It's not to say that you're in the wrong and you're the only person in the wrong. It's that if everybody can come together and have a discussion and talk things through and learn to get along, it doesn't mean that if you're the person to bring it up, that is, as I said to you, you're less of a person. That however you see fit, but sometimes it's okay to be the first one to step forward and say, okay, I want to make this right, and I don't know what's going on here, but I don't want to argue anymore, because if this continues, it's going to be a very lengthy process where communication is never going to happen. There is the potential to see nothing come through for the lot of you. When things are really, really good, it seems to be the lot of you having the time of your life. But then if somebody's made a mistake and I'm not pointing fingers, but if somebody's made a mistake, it's okay to step down and say, okay, I see what's happened. I would like to fix it. And I'm not saying it's just for you or for the other person. This applies to everybody. If somebody else is being too stubborn to want to fix or approach the situation, then that's on them. But the message is being sent to you. So if there's something that you can do about it, and you can only try, and who knows, if you do try, it might just work out. Set the example, Don't be afraid of that. Set the example. You're about to make changes within your career. If you applied for a job, there is positive feedback. Although the job that you applied for will expect something in return, the company that you applied for will expect something from you. This could prove to be difficult in the long run. It would be worth it. When they're asking of you, what they're asking of you is not going to compromise your situation whatsoever, but you're questioning the request that is coming through from them and wondering to yourself, is it worth it in the end? The answer is yes, it is. You need not to be confused. You need to go after what you love to do and enjoy it while you can, because opportunities like these don't always come around too often, and this is a great opportunity indeed. And if you go ahead with this job, if you accept it, you're going to be introduced to something better than you had anticipated to begin with, and your role in all of this is going to manifest something even bigger than you had imagined. There's more opportunity to be had regarding this position. Thank you, Cancer.